After the divorce, I didn't want the city anymore. I didn't want the noise or the crowded sidewalks. I was exhausted. I wanted somewhere with white fences and neat lawns and neighbors who wave without asking too many questions. Seymour Street had all of that. Rows of identical houses with pastel paint and friendly porch lights. I moved into number 42 at the beginning of September. By Halloween, I had a new routine: coffee at 6, a jog by 7, work from home by 9. No distractions. No drama. And for a while, everything was perfect. Until the lights started. They appeared one night just past midnight. Small, flickering, like eyes peering from across the street. At first, I thought it was just a reflection from a car, or maybe someone's security camera glitching. But they weren't reflections. They were candles. 2 tiny flames, placed perfectly on the porch of number 39. I assumed it was some late Halloween decoration. That house had been empty since I moved in. For sale sign still up, grass overgrown. No one had lived there. The next night, the candles were back. Only this time, there were 3. And someone was standing behind them. Just a silhouette. No features. Not moving. Just watching. I stepped back from my window, my heart thudding. I told myself it was nothing. It could be some teenager messing around, or maybe someone who bought the house and hadn't moved in yet. But they never turned the porch light on. Never brought in furniture. Never opened the curtains. Just those candles. Growing in number every night. I called the real estate agent whose number was still on the sign. "Someone bought 39?" I asked, trying to sound casual. There was a pause. "No," she said. "Still vacant. No offers in months." I almost told her about the candles and about the figure. But something stopped me. Instead, I waited. Watched. By the 5th night, there were 5 candles. Arranged in a straight line across the porch. And behind them, 2 figures. One tall. One smaller. Like a child. Neither of them moved. That night, I barely slept. Every creak in the house made me flinch. At one point, I thought I heard footsteps on my porch, but when I peeked through the curtains, nothing. Still, I locked the door. Just in case. The next morning, I found a candle on my doorstep. Unlit. Fresh. The wick untouched. It was the same kind they used across the street. Thick white wax, in a plain glass jar. No brand. I looked up. Number 39 was empty again. Candles gone. No figures. No sign of life. I picked up the candle and took it inside. Set it on the kitchen table, staring at it like it might blink. Around noon, my neighbor, Mrs. Callahan, came to the door. "You okay?" she asked, peering at me through her smudged glasses. "Yeah, why?" She hesitated. "I saw someone on your porch late last night. Tall guy. Didn't look like a delivery." My stomach tightened. "You sure?" "I don't sleep much." He was just standing there. That night, I didn't sleep at all. I stayed up on the couch with a baseball bat in my lap and every light in the house on. Hours passed. Nothing happened. Until 3 a.m. The power went out. Just like that. Every bulb, every outlet was dead. I stood there in the pitch dark, heart in my throat. My phone was still working, but no service. No signal. just that low hum of silence pressing against the walls. And then I saw it. Out the window. The candles. 13 of them now, lined in a perfect row across the porch at number 39. Each flame swaying in unison like they were breathing. Like they were alive. And behind them, the figure again. Just one this time. Closer than before. Much closer. Watching me. I couldn't move. Couldn't blink. And then, slowly, one by one, the candles began to go out. Like invisible fingers were pinching the flames. With each one, the figure seemed to lean forward. Step closer. By the time the last candle went out, he was no longer on the porch. He was gone. I backed away from the window, breath shallow, every nerve screaming to run. But I didn't. I hid in the bedroom. Locked the door. Curled up in the corner with the bat still in my hands and waited for morning. When the sun rose, the power came back. Everything hummed to life like nothing happened. Number 39 was empty again. No candles. No sign of anyone. I checked my security camera, motion activated. Nothing. That day, I went to the library. Asked about the neighborhood. Pulled records. Old newspapers. There were no listings for number 39 before 1998. No owner history. No record of construction. Just blank space. Like the house wasn't there until someone needed it to be. I drove to the edge of town, stayed at a motel that night. But even there, I couldn't sleep. Because I brought the candle with me. I don't know why. I just needed to know if it would light. Around 2:30 a.m., I lit a match and held it over the wick. It caught immediately. The flame rose straight, steady. No flicker. No smoke. I blew it out. And it relit itself. Just whoof, a sudden spark, no sound, no warning. I tried again. It kept relighting. Over and over. Until I threw it in the bathroom sink and doused it with water. The next morning, I checked out and went home. The house across the street was gone. Not empty. Gone. Where number 39 should have been was now just grass. No porch. No sidewalk. No house. Just a patch of overgrown weeds. I knocked on Mrs. Callahan's door. "Hey," I said. "Number 39, where is it?" She squinted at me. "What?" "The house. Right across from me. There was a house there." She looked past me, frowning. "Honey, that lot's been empty since before you moved in. They never built there." Said the land was wrong. I stepped back. "No," I whispered. "I saw it. The lights. The people." She gently closed the door. That night, I didn't stay in my house. I drove 2 towns over, found a cheap apartment. Didn't pack a thing. But every night since, no matter where I go, I see them. The candles. Sometimes on a window ledge. Sometimes at the foot of my bed. Always increasing. Last night, there were 21. Tonight, there are 22. And I know when they reach 42, my house number, they'll stop. And he'll come in.